Oh, the Fuentes fans have been all over my channel lately because they think that I'm bothered by their impotent rage. I'm not. I find it hilarious. It's funny to me. Fuentes fans are like Whitney Houston Christmas music fans. If you say anything negative about their hero, they will seek it out to watch it and be angry and to reply to it. And basically all they ever say is, beta or whatever. Anything I call Nick, they just want to call me because they're that uncreative. See, half of the things that they say, maybe three-quarter of the things that they say, get instantly dumped down the YouTube memory hole because they don't know how to communicate like human beings. YouTube censors comments pretty hard. Personally, I'd love to see all your comments. I do see all your comments, by the way. They'll pop up. I'll get a notification. By the time I click on it, it's gone. So you can leave your hate comments. I will see them, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But since YouTube censors so hard and they've removed the dislike feature, they said that creators could still see the dislike count, but I can't. I don't. At least I don't know how to. I'd love to see how many downvotes I've gotten, but I'm not sure how to. Basically, when I look at my analytics, it just looks like every time I shit on Nick Fuentes, people love it. I get more views and subs every time I do it. It just seems like a pretty good move for me to keep shitting on Nick Fuentes, to be completely honest with you. So, and they'll make all the excuses for him. Anytime I call him out on something, it's just excuse after excuse after excuse for the guy. Um, I think Fuentes fans are very much like leftists. Like, I saw Hassan Piker, or whatever that guy's name is, another guy I have no respect for at all, talking about him. And I can tell you that I believe that the only difference between Fuentes and Hassan is the skin color they prefer and the genitals they prefer. Hassan, being a leftist, hates all white males, and I think that Fuentes hates everyone who's not a white male. And Fuentes is a walking contradiction upon himself. And I'll give you a few examples. He always talks about how we need to fight, but what he's really doing is convincing young men to fight for him because Fuentes couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. Ben Shapiro would beat Fuentes in a fight. I would bet money on Ben Shapiro if that was an actual cage match going down. He is physically weak as hell. I'm not saying the guy's dumb. Um, he's just fucking fake as shit and he's a hypocrite. Well, we need to fight, but I can't fight. You guys fight for me. You guys stand up for me because I'm a victim. He plays victim shit just like the left does. He certainly does. Exactly like the left. I honestly consider you guys to be leftists. No different at all. I respect you equally as much as I respect leftists, which is none. You know, Honestly, I think you'd have a lot more potential in your lives if you'd quit following Nick Fuentes and listening to what he says. I mean, for example, I made fun of him just like everyone else about his whole never been in a relationship with a woman. One guy said that he was saving himself for the right woman or whatever, and I could understand that, except for the fact that in the same interview where he said he'd never been with a woman, he also pretty much said that all women are the same. So he's saving himself for the right woman, but he thinks all women are the same. He goes on about like white genocide. He believes that shit, right? But he's not looking to procreate. It doesn't seem like. And then the other big argument is, oh well, Fuentes has more fans and money than you. First off, I don't think he has more money than me. I really don't. I highly doubt that he has more money than me. He definitely does have more fans than I do. But I don't care because I don't measure my happiness in life by how many fans I have, or compared to other people. And if you do, then I guess that you think Cardi B is probably better than Nick Fuentes because she has more fans than Nick Fuentes? No, that is a stupid argument. You're very sensitive about being white males, and I understand that. I believe the left has created the Groyper Army because when they go around and shit on everyone who's a white male for being a white male, and they tell you that, you're evil or you're a piece of shit because you're a white male, then you're going to gravitate towards someone like Nick Fuentes who tells you that it's okay to be white. And then you're going to listen to other things that he says, and he's going to lead you down this rabbit hole of retardation. Unbelievable retardation, incel behavior, hatred of women. All this stuff is extremely toxic. Look, if you want to live the American dream, boys, get out there and do it. Get to work, buy a house, find a woman, have a kid. You can do all this stuff. Do you honestly think that other people are holding you back? That it's other people? That you're not going to take responsibility if you have a shitty situation in your life, you're going to blame it on everyone else, and you need a government to protect you. This is the most beta thing ever, is that you feel like you need a government to protect you economically against immigrants or black people or whatever it is. I don't care. It's dumb. The only thing holding you back is your own stupid victim mentality, which is exactly what holds leftist losers back. You know, it's a loser mentality that leads you down to listening to losers like Nick Fuentes. And it's the same thing with the left. They're losers and they want someone to validate their loserness and say, it's not your fault you're a loser. It's the other people. It's these people. Don't fall for it. It's dumb. It's dumb. No one is stopping you from living the American dream. Go out and work for it. Get it done. Do the thing. Be a man. You know, I understand you're young boys, but pretend you're a man until you figure out what it really is. Or you can just come here and get mad at me and downvote my stuff and leave comments, and I will laugh and enjoy every minute of it. It's great. This has been DWB. I'm basically the Tony Robbins of manning the fuck up. So man the fuck up. And don't be a fucking commie.